Hey, this is Zero at ReviewZoneHD, continuing Star Wars week here, and I'm doing a review of Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, and just like with the last review I did of the Clone Wars Republic Heroes, this game was also released across a ton of different platforms, but unlike the previous review I did, this title actually sports some pretty high production quality in the game itself, and it really shows. Everything has been improved upon since the last LEGO Star Wars outing. Let's go ahead and get into the review. The game's engine on this one was upgraded since the last LEGO title and can handle up to 200 moving parts or objects on the screen at once, and the lighting was also vastly improved upon. The cutscenes all have a real high quality look to them using the classic LEGO looking characters, and the large open battlefields that you do combat on are very impressive and one of the best parts of the game. The spaceship hub that you use to navigate through the different missions and decide what to do in also feels very open and is designed well enough to keep things interesting in the game. To have fun on this title, I think it will take more than just being a Star Wars fan. I think you will really have to enjoy the LEGO series style of games to enjoy this title. The game did feel repetitive in some parts, and the controls for the vehicles were a bit wonky as well, even with some practice. The boss battles were a shining point in this game. Each battle I came across was pretty enjoyable, even without the fear of a game over. The fun factor in this one is really going to go across the board. If you like the LEGO style games, you'll have a blast on this title. If you're not a fan of the LEGO gameplay mechanics of busting things up and collecting thousands of LEGO pieces, then you may not like anything about this game. This is a tough area for me to review on the game. On one hand, the combat is overly easy because regardless of your skill or how many times you manage to explode into pieces on the numerous ways to die in the game, you always instant respawn without any real feeling that you're being challenged. On the other hand, the puzzles in the game are a real chore sometimes and can get quite a bit annoying trying to figure out what it is you're supposed to do to progress through the section of the game. There was more than one occasion I would be running in circles for a couple minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was that I missed or what needed to happen for me to progress to the next section. You certainly need a little bit of patience to play through this title. I actually played the LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean game and felt that game was a bit better than this one. With that said, this is certainly still a high quality game worth picking up if you're at all interested in the LEGO series style games. It would definitely be fun for the younger crowd or a local co-op run through the game. Even with the amount of variety that can be found in this title, I did find myself getting a bit bored with it. Not because it's a bad game, but because I'm just not really into the LEGO theme, which is why I emphasize that I feel you really need to enjoy the LEGO aspects of the game to have fun on it. I just didn't feel challenged in this game other than the puzzle aspects, which I didn't really care for. On the other hand, it does have some pretty cool features not seen in most other LEGO games, like the huge open battlefields that were a lot of fun to play in. The story was pretty interesting and told with a light-hearted comical theme to it, and it kept the game from feeling dull. Anyways, this is Zero at ReviewZoneHD, and I'll be bringing you guys many more Star Wars videos to come.